Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lily's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. Today we are going to be making some beach coastal bracelets, tropical bracelets from Bead box of the Tranquil Ties collection. And this is from the month of June. So I'm trying to get caught up on some of my designs. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day. Staying cool when it's hot. Enjoying the weather when it's just right. If there's any new viewers that are viewing the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Lele. Before we get started with any project, and you see here I already have some goodies out that we're going to be working with. But before we get started, I always like to just bless someone along the way. So we're going to move those out the way for a minute. We try to bless someone and make their day. Okay, the reading is, Lord, we stand in awe of your greatest sacrifice for us. Your journey to the cross is the reason we are free from the destruction of sin. It's why we can be forgiven and be united with you throughout eternity. No sacrifice is too great in response to your love for us. Keep us ever mindful, Lord. Keep us ever grateful. And it goes on to say, Lord, with each breath I take, I am aware that it is you who breathed life into me. My next breath is as dependent on you as my last was. And I can confidently rest in the knowledge that it will be you and you alone who will determine when the last breath leaves my body and I go to be with you. Today, Lord, I thank you for the gift of life and for each breath I take. This concludes our blessing reading for today. Hopefully it bless you and hopefully it'll bless someone else. Now we're going to be working with some stretchy cord, 0.7. This urchin pendant that I got from my own collection. Charm. Have a bell, a little tidal wave bell, like it's got tidal waves on it. Let me see my little urchin pendant. Got some fish from the Tranquil collection. We got some blue and white spotted jasper. And these little frosted white beads right here I got from my own collection. Thought it would go good with it. They can resemble like bubbles. And I got some from my own collection. Some mother of pearl chip beads. And we're going to be using a silver jump ring. So these are the components that we're going to be working with. Just those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 items we're going to make this bracelet with. So we're going to get us some stretchy cord. Use my little wire cutter here. I'm going to measure out some stretchy cord here. I'm going to do about 12 inches of it. It'll give me enough to work with. Like I said, we're gonna be making some beachy coastal tropical bracelets. So we're gonna need, of course, a clipper on the end. So let's start off. Let's see. I'm gonna put my, let me just put my bell in the center so I can find my center. Let's find the center first so we can put the bell there first. So we're gonna put the bell on. If I can stop it from dropping. That's what happens when you're working with nails here. So there go my bell. First I was going to try to be all fancy with this collection, but I said nope, just keep it simple. So now we got the bell in the center. And we're going to work our way from that. So let's put blue and white spotted jasper. Let me get in focus here. One on that end. Let's see. And put one on this end. I'm going to get my nails done this weekend. One of them need to be repaired. I may have them cut down some. Okay, so we got that. Now I can work one end now. I'm gonna work one end at a time. So I'm wondering, so we're gonna put on the frosted glass beads, look like bubbles. So it's gonna resemble the bubbles in the water. So we're just gonna alternate. I'm trying to see, okay, that. And I think we're gonna start incorporating some chip beads. So I wanted to look very coastal. So we're putting on some chip beads, our mother of pearl chip beads. Yes, working with nails can be a little difficult. So they might need to be cut down some. mother of pearl. So we got something looking like this. Let me see. I might do three. Do three. So now we have that. Then I'll do another blue and white spotted jasper. And we'll do another frosted bubble. Then another blue and white spotted jasper. So now this is what we have so far. I think silver really gives it a pop. Okay, let's get some more beads out. Gotta remember I need some for the other side, so I'm gonna need about 6 for the other side. So there go 1 mother of pearl, 2 mother of pearl. Let's see. One more. Then we have something that looks like that. I think that's gonna look nice. Now we're gonna put on a fish. Put it facing towards the center. So now we have the fish on. And then we'll do a bubble. And another blue and white jasper. So that's one side of the bracelet. So let's go to the other side. Make the other side of this. The bubble. Frosted white glass bubble bead. That's what I call it. Another spotted jasper. And the reason why I put white into the mix is because there is white in the jasper, so it's blue and white. Okay, so now we got to pull in some chip beads. Let's see. There's two. Let's put one more on there. That's three. Now we go back to a blue and white jasper. Okay, so now we need a frosted glass bead in there. Okay, so now with frosted glass, we need another jasper. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yep, 4. Sometimes it's difficult to find exactly where that hole is on the bead. Now we put some more chip beads on there. Don't have that many left. That's one. Maybe we should have put it the bigger one right there. Let's put the bigger one right there. Yep, that's one. Two. Put this one on top. 3. So now it looks nice. Okay, now we put the fish on. And we put another bubble bead on here. They're called mermaid beads. White frosted mermaid beads. So we got that on there. And then another blue and white spotted jasper. So now, this is what we have. I think that's pretty. Nice. Simply done. We just gotta, let me see. how long this is. Probably too long. Yep, it's a little too long. So, I think I have to take that off and this off. Maybe if I put the smaller ones on. So, let's see. Okay, we're right there. So I'm gonna need one blue one in the middle. Thinking maybe I should have had my fish in a little bit closer. Maybe I should have had the fish right here. So let's do that. We're gonna put the fish right here. Fish is gonna go right there. So we're gonna take that off. Put the fish in a little bit closer. Yeah, that's better. So now the fish should be in a little closer. Thinking, do I want to do the chip beads? On the other side of the fish. Yeah, we'll do that. The chip beads on the other side of the fish. Then we'll do the jasper. And we're almost through with this bracelet. I just got to change the other side of it. If this is the type of content you like watching, please do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone, family or friends, be buddy, colleagues. Sharing is caring. Also, drop a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Your patronage is very much appreciated. It helps you to recognize that you enjoy watching my content so I can bring more content to you. And also hit that notification button so the next time I drop a video, you'll be notified. Okay, yeah, I like that better. The fish is more inward now. So, let's take that off. And also give the channel a thumbs up, please. Okay, yep, I like that. Put the mermaid bead back on. Spotted jasper. Now let's see how long that is. About 7. I like for it to be 7.5. So that white bee right there, that mermaid bee, to put me at 7.5. Okay, now we're gonna tie it off, and then we're gonna attach the urchin. So we're gonna stretch it just a little bit. So what I'm doing, I'm tying it off. Always pay attention to the size hole that your beads are, so that knot can fit up in there. And what I like to do is crisscross it underneath. Uh-oh. Okay. So let's try that again. Pull it down some so they can meet together. Then we're gonna tie it up. Let me see if I can crisscross it without dropping it this time. Okay, there we go. I crossed it underneath. I'm gonna put a surgeon's knot right there. See, there goes my surgeon's knot. And I think I can do one more knot. Make sure I can get it in my bead. Yes, I can. I don't want it too tight though. Do one more knot. This is just me. You don't have to cross it under like I do. I just do it for security. Okay, that should get it. Now what I like to do is just pull that knot to make sure that knot is secure. So see, there's my knot. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And then we're just gonna cut it off. So there's my little knot right there. And I'm just gonna hide it inside my white mermaid bead. Now, we're gonna attach the urchin. bring you all in a little closer so you can see this. My chain nose and my flat nose. And putting a jump ring on there. See, it's hollow on the other side, so I gotta make sure. So I'm gonna attach it to my bell right here. Now let's see how it looks. So there go one bracelet. We have our blue and white urchin coastal beachy sea life bracelet. So that's one. Let me get ready for the next one, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're on to bracelet number 2. This time we're going to be using some beaded wire. Okay, this is 6-pound test line, crystal. I got the copper clamshell on there with the copper bead. We're going to be using some copper seed beads, some carnelian beads, some marble carnelian beads with veins in them. We're going to be using some little urchin seashells from Bargain Bead Box. These are from my stash. And these are from my stash. These right here is from Curated Bead Box. These carnelian beads right here that is veined and crackled. We're going to be using some swirly beads from Bargain Bead Box, along with the closure. Some sea turtles for charm. Some starfish. So without further ado, let's get started. And we're going to be working with 2 strings instead of 1. So we're going to alternate. So right now I have like 1 seed bead on there right now. And I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm white on white right now. To go now. Let me get things looking organized here. I had to play around with some ideas with this because I thought I wanted to do 2 strands, but that's not going to work out. Not gonna work out. Okay, then we go back to like I said, I don't know if it's an urchin or what. I don't know what that shell is. I'm quite sure you can correct me in the comment section. Let me know what kind of shell this is. But that's how it's gonna look. Get it close to coastal and beachy and tropical as I can get it. But I think it'll look okay. Tell me what you think of it. Or what you would have done different. Or added to. Or added to it. You tell somebody's got something blocking that hole right there. I didn't intend on being alone making this one. But when one design don't work, you try to figure out another one. And if that one don't work, try to figure out another one. And who's to say? I might tear this one apart and try another design. Sometimes that's what designers do. They just keep looking at the item. And then they say, okay, well, I could have done this different. I want to alternate with these ganillion beads. The solid ones and the one with the veins in them. I'm already at the hour mark here. So you see just about where I'm going with this design so far. And the rest I'm just going to do off camera. So far this is what our design is looking like. Now these is going to move somewhat until I can tighten everything up. So this is what our design is looking like. And the rest I'll do off camera. And I'll see you back here when I finish it. Okay, we're in the home stretch with this one. So this is what we have so far. So we're dealing with copper and coral red colors. So we are going to close it up down in there. Let me just try to grab a hold of this. Put my eyes back on so I can see. Yeah, that's better. Well, that one was not on both of them. So let me get my needle out here. I tell you, without my needle, I'm using my big eye needle here. Try to get both of them strings in there. Okay. Making sure I got it on there. So see, now I have both crimp beads in there. I thought I had both of them on there together. So I got my thread zapper. We're gonna zap this right here. Okay, there we go. Had to push it down in there. Okay. Now we're just gonna close that up. Make sure we got some wiggly room there. And these is gonna twist anyway. Turn it up. Put one in on there. The other end on there. Okay, let's turn that one. Really, I'm just going to turn it on itself. So I managed to do 2 bracelets. I wanted to do a couple of more, but we already had a long video, so I don't want to overdo it. Put the magnetic clasp on. Yeah, let's get this closed up. There we go, and then we're gonna put on a turtle. The turtle. Get the smallest jump ring out. And then we're gonna dangle him. them off one of the jump rings. So see, now we got Mr. Turtle as a charm. Do we want Mr. Seahorse? So let's just do both of them. Seahorse 2. Safety first. Put some of my 2s back up. Then after this, I'll clean up and show you the 2 projects. 2 bracelets. Let's get Mr. Seahorse on the other end. So there we go. We got Mr. Turtle and Mr. Seahorse. And some charms. Okay, be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here goes the final product. We have blue and white, sea urchin and mother of pearl, and blue glass fish bead, and mermaid bead bracelet, and we have the coral and the red and copper beaded glass bracelet with sea turtle and the seahorse charms. Sorry that the video took so long. Hopefully the next videos won't be as long as these, but hopefully you enjoyed the video. Stay until the end. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section. And until next time, I'll see you later with the next design along with me. Until then, be blessed and be a blessing to someone else. Bye-bye.